This is the Dualtron Popular, what eThrottle believes to be the queen of electric scooters.
I believe in a scooter that brings me pride, that brings me joy, that even before I ride the thing, I have to stop and take a look at it and say, wow, she's beautiful.
So this is the Dualtron Popular. I sold my faster VSET 10 Plus in order to get the Dualtron for a few reasons, and I'm going to show you why. We're going to walk head to toe through the features of this electric scooter. Off the bat, three things stand out to me about this scooter. Its looks, its size, it's only about the size of a commuter scooter despite being dual motor, and lastly, its specs for that small size. It's a 52 volt, 25 amp hour battery, which adds up to 1300 watt hours. It has two 450 watt motors front and rear, a top speed of 65 kilometers an hour, about 10 kilometers slower than the VSET, and a stated range of about 80 kilometers, although realistically you're looking between 40 to 50. 9-inch by 2.75-inch tires, and as you can see, it's got deck lights, kickstand, all the other basic things you'd expect in a scooter. It's a Dualtron, so a lot of the quality of the components feels very, very good. Mini motors, that sort of thing. And it has a front and rear suspension, this kind of unique suspension. They call it the wishbone suspension. And for me, and I'll go over this later in the video, I don't like too much suspension. I don't like too soft. So I was attracted to this scooter because its suspension is relatively small and is not overwhelming to the whole ride. But more on that later. Looking at the cockpit, we can see some of the features that the Popular has. I'm someone who loves a very busy and high-tech cockpit. Another thing that attracted me to the scooter. It's very clean, very elegant. The buttons feel nice. They have a nice color. The screen has a colorful look. And you can see, starting here with the horn, it's quite loud. I don't see it in this video, but I'll give you guys a sample when we're outside on the street later in the video. But the horn is quite loud. The screen is colorful. Again, it's a 52 volt system. This is a Dualtron, so the lights are always a high feature. Let's take a look at some of them. This is just simply the front light. It's those two bottom lights. Even though a lot of people aren't a big fan of bottom lights, these ones are quite bright and do a really good job at night. Then next, of course, you've got the patented, unique Dualtron stem and deck lights. And then, of course, the Ninja fender as well, which lights up. And of course, with Dualtron, you get the swing arms as well that have lights in them. You see those blue lights in the swing arms there. Another thing that's really just makes this scooter stand out from an aesthetic standpoint. You got those blue lights. Of course, they're adjustable in the app to any color you want, except the stem one remains blue all the time. So the deck lights and the swing arm lights you can change, but the blue stays on the stem. You've got turn signals front and rear. They're really bright. As you can see, that's a left turn signal. One of the complaints that I heard when I was reviewing the scooter before I bought it was that you can't see the turn lights from a certain angle at the back, as you see here. The swing arms kind of cover those lights up. However, in reality, when I actually got the scooter, I realized those lights are so damn bright. Look at them. Right, look how much light comes out of each flash there, that when you're on the road and when cars or other pedestrians or bikes are behind you, they can't miss those lights because they're just shining through everything, and especially at night they grab so much attention.
A scooter with the range to visit every forest, the power to climb every mountain, and the softness to do it all comfortably.